Hi, this is Mr. Hebert, and I want to talk about the slopes of lines. Here's a line with a slope of 1. Now I'm putting all of these in y equals mx plus b form, so we get used to that. Here our slope is 1, that's m. Our intercept is 0, crossing right there at 0. And we don't really need to write 1x, so we just write x. So the real equation of this line is just written y equals x. And you can see it's true. If x equals 2, then y also equals 2. That is the point on the line. If x is 4, then y is also 4. That's the point on the line. If x is negative 6, then so is y. Y is also negative 6. So this is the line y equals x, and it has a slope of 1. Here's a line with a slope greater than 1. So we put it in the y equals mx plus b form. Y equals 2x plus 0. 0 is our intercept. Our slope is now 2, and we just write y equals 2x. And you can see, yes, if x is 2, y equals 2 times 2. That's 4. If x is 4, y equals 2 times 4. That's 8. If x equals negative 2, y equals 2 times negative 2. That's negative 4. This has a slope of 2. You can also do the rise over run thing. Here we go. We're going up 4 units and over 2 units. That makes it a 4 over 2 or a 2 slope. Here's a slope less than 1. Our m is 1/2. Our b is still 0. You can see it's still crossing the y-axis at 0. And so our equation for this is y equals 1/2 x. And y does equal 1/2 of x. If x equals 2, then y equals half of that, 1. If x equals 6, y equals half of that, 3. If x equals negative 4, then y equals half of that, negative 2. And you can also do rise over run with this slope. Here I'm going up 2 units, over 4 units. That means that my slope is 2 over 4, or 1/2. Here's a negative slope. My slope is negative 4. My intercept is still 0. It's still crossing the y-axis at 0. So we just write y equals negative 4x. And there it is. If x is 2, y equals negative 4 times 2, negative 8. There's that point on the line. And you can see that doing rise over run will also get you a value of negative 4. Let's start here. I'm going down 8 units, so that's a rise of negative 8. And over 2 units, that's a run of 2. Negative 8 over 2 reduces to negative 4. This has a slope of negative 4. Let's look at playing around with some slopes on Desmos.com. Here I have y equals mx plus b, and I've got my slope set right now, m, at 1. And there it is. That's what the slope of 1 looks like, this 45-degree angle. As I increase the value of m, the slope becomes steeper. I think of this as sort of a severe positive slope if it's greater than 1. As I decrease the value of m to less than 1, but still more than 0, the slope becomes gentler. I think of this as a gentle positive slope. And as we actually approach 0, you know that the line just sort of becomes flat. We discussed slopes of 0 in a previous video. As we go negative, the line starts to slope downward from left to right instead of upward from left to right. So now we have a downward slope of negative 0.3. It's gentle. Let's go to a downward slope of negative 1. Well, it kind of looks like the twin of the slope of 1. And if we decrease it, it becomes more severe. Those are the basics of slope.